roles are going to be different. So I said, I will push all the marketing. I know enough people to push the marketing. I know enough brand managers to get us free stock as well when we are trying to stock up the salon. Like, I've got us. You do operations. I don't have the time to be on the ground for the business. So can you be our operational manager, and you're a shareholder, and I will be marketing, and I will also be a shareholder. She agrees. Now when it's time to put the salon together, she's telling me, initially she says to me that we needed 25,000. And in my head, I was like, 25,000 is very, very small. That is very, very, very small. But I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe she knows what she's doing. The amount just keeps on increasing, but I'll get to that. Sharpoo. Now, because I don't know her 100%, I'm not stupid. So I tell one of my friends, like I asked her, because she was, at the time, she was my PA. So I'm like to my friend, I'm like, yo, bro, I cannot be on the ground for this, but can you please work very closely with this girl? Whenever you guys have to do business stuff, go with her. She's like, oh, wait, no flop, I'll do it. So now we start prepping, we start planning everything. So I trust my friends. I even told that girl, I was like, dude, speak to my friend. Like, we have the same mind. Like, just speak to her, do your thing. We continue. They planning everything. They fixing up the place. They buying stuff. They racking up all these bills, right? And I'm telling my friend, I'm like, dude, please can you keep track of everything? She didn't keep track. That was her flaw, but it's fine. It's in the past. But yeah, that happens. Now we start experiencing a little bit of issues because we are starting to notice, and this is from me and my friend, that this girl is a bit snacks in terms of like how she speaks to people, how she speaks to us. Like, she's weird, but like she was just a weird ass hun. And I felt almost like a condescending energy from her because in person she's very sweet to us, but on the phone she's always talking shit. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I'd have to show you. So one day I'll just show you. Alright, it's fine. We're charging it. We're letting go of these emotions, but we should have acted on them. Like, it was a sign. Now we're getting closer to, now we're planning stuff and we're just arguing about every little thing. I don't like the name. She wants the name. She wants this color scheme. I want this color scheme. This is how we need to market the place. She says, no, don't do it like that. But then I'm like, why am I part of this? And she's like, you're just an investor. And I was like, no, my babe, I'm also an owner. Like, that's the difference. Like, you want me to just say, do your thing, but I don't trust your vision. Like, if you didn't need me, you wouldn't have come to me, but you need me. So now that you need me, you need to also listen to me. Sharp. Now I'm telling her we need to register the business. I want to register this business. I need us to register it as a partnership. Yappa. She says we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Don't worry, we're going to do it. We didn't fucking do it. Now, let's say it's been a very, like, rough 2 to 3 months. I'm always coughing out money, guys. At this point, I've spent close to like 100K. Like, I've spent a lot of money, right? That's $5,000 just by the way. That's a lot of money. Shabu. Now, it's getting closer to the launch because now we have to announce that we're going to launch out this place. And guys, the sad thing is, a week before we even launched the whole thing, we were fighting that whole week. She was now trying to say that we never spoke about me only having shares in the company. I'm like, how is it possible that we never spoke about it when everything is on paper? We have a paper trail. The problem that I made was we didn't sign an actual contract. That was my biggest mistake. She was busy making contracts on Canva. Babe, be for real. Like, I didn't sign a contract, my mistake. I kept giving her money, my mistake, and I didn't actually follow through with my due diligence. That was my mistake. So now she's saying that now we never agreed on this, whatever. I'm like, okay, you're talking out of your ass, bro. Let's get lawyers involved because I don't want an issue with you. Like, I'm going to fight you because I'm going to then go to the courts and say that this is unjustified enrichment. For those of you who don't know what unjustified enrichment means, it basically means when someone promises you a service and you give them money for that service and they don't deliver the service. So if I paid someone to build me a cupboard and they ran away with the money, never built me a cupboard, that's unjustified enrichment. Cool. So now I was like, let's meet up with the lawyer. I call my lawyer. We have a meeting. Now she's calling her boyfriend. In my head, I'm like, why is your boyfriend in this meeting? I said, call your lawyer. Because she's always saying, I'm going to call my lawyer. Bring the lawyer, okay? But now when it's time to bring the lawyer, you don't have a lawyer. The lawyer's sort of talking to her boyfriend, whatever. Also, the boyfriend, mind you guys, the boyfriend is Nigerian, right? And she had never told me how much he actually is involved. Only later I find out that the boyfriend is also part of Psy, but I had no idea about that. So now you're bringing me into a business with your partner that I know nothing about. And later on, I find out that that boyfriend of hers is actually a scammer. Not being racist, I'm just stating facts. Then I found out that guy's a scammer. Because then when I was asking and doing my research now about the people that I'm working with, everyone's like, oh no, dude, why would you work with that Han? Why would you work with that guy? Like, this guy is literally a scammer. Like, we know him to be a scammer. So now I'm like, holy shit, what if I was now signing into a business with people that were going to use it as a front to do fuck shit or to funnel in the money and clean money through the business? Because best believe, guys, let me tell you a fun fact. Salons are used as fronts for a lot of money laundering. Believe me, I know this. It's happening. So I was like, dude, I easily could have involved myself in that. But anyways, it's fine. That whole week we're fighting. I eventually, after the lawyer stuff, I'm like, okay, dude, you're going to lose this. So just listen to me. She says, I started to register the business. She starts registering the business. I sent her money to register it. Then she tells me, yeah, okay, I've got here it is. We're starting the whole process. But now the business is taking 2 weeks to register. How does a business take 2 weeks to register, guys? It's not that hard. She's like, no, the issue was that there was too many names. I'm like, there's not a lot of side whatever. Like, that doesn't exist, but it's fine. I'm giving her benefit of the doubt. Sure, boom. Now it's time for the launch. Now we have the launch day. I tell her, you can have a guest list of 40 people, and I will have a guest list of 40 people. That is what we both agreed on. Cool. On the day, my 40 people come. My 40 people came. Because my friends love me. Shout out to them. Her 40 people don't come. I think out of the people she invited, maybe like 5 people came. That is not my problem. That you're a loser and no one loves you. Like, that has nothing to do with me. So now, on the day, she feels touched because she feels like everyone is focusing on me while she's also an owner. And I'm like, but you're not an owner. Like, I mean, well, she is an owner, obviously. But I'm like, dude, like, the difference between you and I is I am the influencer. So naturally, people are going to take the photos of me. But you're still an owner. And everybody knows that you're an owner. So don't make it seem as though we haven't told everyone you're an owner. I told all the people that this is the owner. Shout out to her. We're both in this together. So I don't know why you're acting all touched. Like, why are you being weird? It's fine. We start taking photos. We do our speeches. We're sharp. We keep it moving. And we go to second location. It's a vibe, whatever. So she feels very, like, the whole day she feels very disrespected because she feels as though I took all the shine from her. And I was like, my issue with you, my sister, is you want validation, but who do you want it from? Because when the paycheck comes in at the end of the month, you and I are both earning the exact same salary. So what if my face is plastered on? It doesn't make a difference because Oksala, you get the same check as me. So that's why I was like, who do you want validation from? Do you want them, the people that are validating me, to come and say you're amazing? My sister, it doesn't matter. Like, you got best of both worlds. You got a free marketer, you got an investor, and you got someone who knows enough people to bring those people to the salon. But for you, you were taking it personally because Lou, I know you want to be a superstar. And I even said to her the one time, I was like, girl, if you want me to teach you how to be an influencer, I will teach you. Those are 2 different things, but don't mix business with your personal issues. After the launch now, we start having issues, like major issues. So now we open the salon. I'm under the assumption that certain things are up to date because I'm doing my part of the job. You need to do your part of the job. Guys, can I tell you, she didn't. I asked her a long time ago, register the business so you can have a bank account. We didn't have a bank account when the business opened. We did not have a bank account, guys. Mind you, the business is operating now. We didn't have, I didn't know these things also. We didn't have a card machine. After I sent her money for the card machine. So every time I'm sending her money, I'm like, where the fuck is the money going? Because how is it possible? We don't have a card machine. So what did I give you money for? And what did you spend it on the other time? No, I spent it on this. No, I spent it on that. I'm the stupid one. I need because I just give people money. It's fine. Now, I'm speaking to my employees because I couldn't be on the ground all the time. My friend would go in for me. Then there was one day where I was like, you know what? I feel like I need to see what's happening at this place because I'll go insane. I go to the salon. The day I get there, that's when I find out all this information. I find out we don't even have a price list. Why do we not have a price list? Because I was under the assumption that we did have a price list. These are things we had conversations about. So why do we not have these things already in place? Like, why? Like, why is it not there? It's fine. Keep it moving. This day I almost crashed out. I actually almost died, like on the spot. Like I literally was like, I'm going to kill someone. Sharp, oh, it's fine. While I'm there as well, now I start speaking to the employees. The employees are like, are you and Gracia okay? I'm like, why wouldn't we be okay? Now they start telling me all the stuff that she was saying about me. They tell me that she said that I'm basically stupid because they were like, she was venting to them saying, you know, Munaka, she actually could have done this on her own. She's kind of like, she basically said I'm dumb because she's saying that she's like, she could have done it on her own, but like she doesn't think that far type shit, basically. That's the first thing she was saying to them. She says to them, Munaka made the whole thing about herself. She's actually very self-centered. She's this, she's that, she's this, she's that. There was a time, at the time, I was working with Sports Scene for like my show, for my show, The Sports Scene. They had clothed me and everything was a vibe. She's like, you know, Munaka actually borrows those clothes. They never gave them to her. I'm like, who told you? And who get up? And what? I don't speak to you for you to say these things. So now I'm finding out all the stuff she's saying about me. And the problem that I have, if you want to speak shit about me, go do it. It's fine. You're not the first. But don't do it to my employees. And the worst part is, I pay those salaries. I'm paying still because the business hasn't made money yet. I'm paying the salaries and you're speaking rubbish about me to the people that we work for. Like, that work for us. Like, what rubbish is that? It's fine. Cool. What else do I find out? She tells them Munaka didn't invest anything. She only invested 10K. I'm like, so now you're adding amounts to your lies. As if I didn't pay for that entire thing. As if I didn't pay for that entire thing. I paid 3 months worth of rent for a place we're not even using. I was paying every single day. Every 2 seconds you ask for money, I give to you. I said, huh? Shut up, babe. It's fine. So, and then maybe like after like a while, maybe after a while, that girl then gives me a call. I mean, that girl, she texts me and she's like, I don't appreciate what you did at the thingy, whatever. She starts mising my text. She starts mising my calls. I'm like, bro, we're in a business. How is my business partner not answering my messages that have to do with the business? Like, are you stupid? Are you dumb? Like, come on now. And then now she sends me paragraphs. One day I will show you the paragraphs, guys. She's texting me. She's like, you know, Munaka, you made it all about yourself. This is also my business. I'm the one that came up with it. I was like, if you see my response, I was like, dude, can you just chill? Like, let's have this conversation, like, in person. Like, everything you want to say, just say it to my face. Like, say it to my face. Then what happened? Then, yeah, she's busy crying about the fact that she feels like I took the spotlight. And I was like, it's not my fault that I'm famous and you're not. Like, I can't help you. Like, dude, the girl's such a loser, bro. I swear. Anyways, it's fine. Cool, we move on. Now, I'm now speaking to my friends. Because one of my friends was trying to come through to the salon. She calls me. She's like, Munaka, I've been trying to get a hold of your salon for 1 week. I'm like, what do you mean you've been trying to get a hold of the salon? She's like, yeah, like you guys not answering the phone. Whose phone is connected to the salon, guys? It is that girl. I'm like, so this girl is sabotaging our business. She's sabotaging our business. Mind you, her phone is the phone. So now I'm thinking to myself now, if this is happening to my friend and my friend came and told me, what about the people that have been trying to come to the salon and get a hold of us and I just don't know because none of them are my friends? Clock it. Then on top of that, my employees are then telling me again that she's rude to them, she disrespects them. She told our employees that they cannot pee during work. She told our employees that they cannot eat during the day. I said, what? They're like, yes, that's what she said. I said, guys, you can eat when there's no customers. If you need to eat, you need to eat. You can't stand on your feet the whole day. She's like, yeah, that's what she said to us. We can't eat. I said, guys, how that's literally against labor laws also, mind you. It's literally against labor laws. And she's making all these dictator rules. She wants to say these things, but she can never say these things to my face. One day, I go and I tell her boyfriend, I need to Unaija boy is also working with us, allegedly. I go to the boyfriend. I'm like, dude, your hand is pissing me off. Your hand is pissing me off. Also, where the F is my contract? Where the F is my what? The contract, and what else did I want? I forgot. I'm losing my train of thought. It's fine. So now we have a meeting. We're even at KFC. It's literally opposite the salon. We have a meeting. Now when she comes to my face, she's here. She's mute. Say everything you were saying on that text message. I look at her like this. I'm sitting here like, I'm like, okay, say what you want to say. She's mute. She's here. I tell her boyfriend, I'm like, is your girlfriend jealous of me? If you're jealous of me, just say that. Do you want to be an influencer? Let me teach you, my sister. I'm like, say the things you were saying on text. Mute. Here. So you're confident over the phone, but you can't say those things. Oh, dude, come on. Don't be a loser, man. You must come with your chest, man. You must say those things. She couldn't do it. It's fine. We reached an agreement. We're going to try everything. We're going to try it out. As the week progresses, she's not answering my phone. She's doing whatever she wants. She tells the ladies we have different sets of rules to the ones that we agreed. As time went on, I just realized that girl's insane. And the worst part of it all is I have a career that I'm still pushing. And this salon is a part of what I want to do. But you're not sticking to your agreement, because if I have to come in and I have to print the sheets of the hair thing, I did research with the people that are around me. I'm with my team. I sent my friend to come and work with you. I'm paying my friend now to work with you as well. But mind you, that's not an expense I'm even doing for the business. Like, do you understand that, like there's so much stuff that has gone into this, and you're still disrespecting me? After that, I was like, you know what, man? I don't want to work with this girl. She's insane and she's a psychopath. I pray about it. I'm seeing God from the beginning. Loki told me, don't work with this hand, my sister. Don't work with this hand. Go on and throw her off. Like, she's very snack. She's weird. And also, I didn't like how much the boyfriend was low-key involved, because that made me realize that he's actually the mastermind behind all of this. She is obviously crazy and he was going to let her run it. But he actually is basically my business partner. Now I'm entering a contract with someone I never agreed to work with. It's cool. Then eventually I'm like, you know what, ne? I don't want to do this anymore. I'm over it. And the thing is, guys, not even 2 weeks into the business. It hasn't even been 2 weeks. And it really made me sad. But I was like, the longer I stay here, the longer I'm going to die. My heart is going to fall to the ground. I'm not going to be okay. And I think the thing that also really hurt me is that I just wanted it to work so badly, guys. I put so much time and effort and money into that business. So for all of it to come crumbling down just because you're working with a psychopath is absolutely diabolical. And it's so sad. But eventually I was like, okay, either you continue here and it's going to affect every other avenue of your life, or you decide to just keep it moving and, you know what, let bygones be bygones. So eventually I was like, okay, you know what? I've tried my best. She's tried her best. We had lawyers involved multiple times. It's not working. I called my cousin, who's also a lawyer. I'm like, yo, bro, is it possible for me to how do I win from this? Like, can I still, punish her for unjustified enrichment, all that stuff? She's like, bro, now you can do all of those things, but that bitch is broke, bro. She's broke. So even if you take her to court, with what money will she even be able to fight you? And I was like, you know what? It's beyond me. It's beyond me. So I went one day to the salon. I packed up all my stuff. That whole salon, I bought those things. I was supposed to even scratch the walls if I really wanted to. I was supposed to scratch the walls and steal the cupboards at the top of the whole place. But I decided to charge it. It was not that deep. But I took everything. I took my chairs. I took my couch. I took my hair dryers. I took my hair. I took everything I bought. I even took the mirrors that were mounted on the wall. I went and I took everything. Packed the stuff. My friend's dad even came with us. He was helping us with the track day. We took everything out of that salon, bro. Everything. I had stock of hair for months. I'm even still using the stock to this day. Even my hair dryer, I still have it, mind you. But yeah, guys, took my stuff. The next day, she calls me. She's crashing on. How can you do this? Block. The boyfriend calls me. No, we need to... Block. Don't speak to me again. Do not speak to me again. I find out that she never registered the business. So she was never planning on making it a partnership. She was always going to try and sneak me. But I'm not stupid. You're stupid. So anyways, in the end, it didn't work out, obviously. But I've learned so many lessons from that experience. One of them being that you should never do partnerships, guys. If you do a partnership, make sure one of you has more shares than the other. Learn it from me. Someone has to be more in control and have decision rights. You sign contracts first. Do not wait and trust that, oh no, we're gonna, no. Sign that contract day one. Know where you guys stand. And number 3, there's no trust in business. You need to be with that, know that person for at least 1 year, 2 years. Feel them out, have a feeling. Only once you actually know them can you enter some type of relationship with them business-wise. If not, guys, don't do it. Don't do it. I lost money unnecessarily. Worst part is I didn't need to do that. I wanted to do that. But then I did a stupid thing. I made big mistakes. Now look where I am, you see? But I'm grateful. Like, I'm so proud of myself. I still can't believe I did that. And by the grace of God, like, at least, even though, yeah, it didn't work out, my God, it didn't derail my life in any way. It never derailed my life. If anything, I actually learned so much more. Like, I learned so much about myself, about working relationships. And also, life is so fast, guys. Like, sometimes you have to keep it moving. Like, yeah. So that's what happened to my business. So, yeah. But God bless her. Honestly speaking, I don't wish anything bad upon her life. I know she's insane. And she's definitely crazy. And I know she runs her mouth about me in these streets. But God bless her. I wish her nothing but peace and light. Nothing but peace and light. That's still God's child. So, yeah, guys, that's how my business ended. Which is so crazy. But this year has also just been so effing tough. Like, it's been so tough. I know, guys, I never got my money back. I never got it back. I had to let it go. It literally felt like, I was like, okay, it's all gone. Imagine letting go. I never asked for anything back. I just took my shit and left. Imagine that. But yeah, guys, we keep it moving, yeah? But yeah, do you guys have any other questions? Let me see this. Do you remember meeting at Greenhouse? I don't, but I'm sure we had a great time. I love Greenhouse. It's actually my place right now. I'm so sorry. Nah, it's okay. Don't be sorry. You must actually be happy that I learned a very good lesson this early in life. Like, people are losing money with billions, bro. I only lost a couple 100,000, so I'm still good. Tell us about the Alabuga thing. How did it affect you and your work? It obviously affected me badly, guys. It was literally like that period, like from September, because that's when it happened, was like so bad. Like, it was so bad. It was so bad. Hold on. I was dressed and ready to kiss. I do remember you, and you were very pretty.